Class Activity 2 in Section 1.2 starts off by asking you to graph or sketch out 6 different graphs. So the first thing that you're doing is the first couple problems are asking you to sketch those out and to kind of record some information about it. Now this table is to help you kind of condense everything together. So like one of the things, so if we look at part A, it wants you to list the discriminant and the number of points of intersection with the x-axis. That's where you can use your graphing calculator for to make that connection there. So the first thing to do the discriminant, we identify, we've got our x squared minus 2x plus 1. So we know, we've got A is going to be 1, B is negative 2, and C is 1. So our discriminant, which is b squared minus 4ac, is going to be equal to negative 2 squared minus 4 times 1 times 1. So this is 4 minus 4, which makes 0. So we've got our discriminant being 0. Now we know from the previous section that means we have 2 real equal roots. So that kind of gives us some more information. But now that we connect it back with graphs, well, what does all that mean? So if we were to graph this, and I'm going to sketch it. Now if you want to use your calculator, that would be great and probably the fastest thing for you to do. So this graph here is going to look something like this. Okay, so I can see here that it only has one intersecting point. Okay, so it only intersects once. So now what we're doing is kind of connecting the discriminant. Instead of talking about the nature of the roots, what do we know about the intersections of the x-axis or its x-intercepts? So complete this problem. There's several problems on the next sheet that kind of ask about the relationship between these parameters and the discriminant and what we know about the graph of our functions.